2. This is a follow-up on the video that I did a minute ago on, this is David Knight's channel on Odyssey, where he covered this story of this woman who is actually turns out to be a pediatric nurse. And I'm going to play you the first minute or so of this. It's only a minute long, and I'll skip the first couple of seconds, get through the intro.
Reading it for school kids, not even for teachers in California. We have 1,969 fetal deaths. This is from Vaccine Impact, following the COVID-19 shots. Nevertheless, the CDC is recommending pregnant women get the shot. This is not a failure of oversight, but I wanted you to look at this. I had to do a double take of this. Zoom in.
Yeah, I had to do a double take too, because that thumbnail you showed, David, is pretty horrific.
On that picture of that family, and we see a young woman. She's got 3 healthy kids there with her. Can you pull that up, Travis? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. 3 healthy kids there on the left, and she's pregnant. And then that child with a massive blood lump there on the whole side of its face, completely distorted. Just tragic. That child is like it's got some kind of a massive blood clot or tumor, bigger than its head, hanging off the side of its face. It's unbelievable, the monstrosity of what they're doing to kids.
Okay, so my question is, why are we being presented with this story? Because on one hand, on the very left, you have a beautiful blonde young mother with 3 gorgeous children, and she's pregnant with her 4th child. In the middle image, we have the young family, father, mother. They look exhausted, they look relieved, while they're holding this horrifically damaged, apparently aborted or stillborn child with this terrible deformity. Does this look like a mother and father that are grieving over an aborted or a stillborn deformed child? That's not the look I would expect. Here's a clearer image, not so pixelated. Here she is again wearing different clothes, and here's the child again. She's smiling. This is an aborted child, not aborted, this is a stillborn. So is this the first image, and the one on the top right, is that the second image? So if this is the first image, she's wearing a black halter top, and it looks like she's in the hospital, judging from the background. And in the other upper right corner, what did they do? They took the dead stillborn child away so she could freshen up and do her hair, and then come back and hold her dead stillborn child yet again, and then look down and smile gleefully. And what's with the head warmer? Why is the head covered? This is a stillborn child. Normally, if it's a newborn child, you want to wrap it in a blanket because they're cold. They just came from within inside a womb. So their new environment outside the womb is quite cold to them. So you wrap them up so to keep them warm. Especially little head warmers, wrap their heads up. This is a stillborn child. Why is this stillborn child wrapped up? This makes no sense. Why is she so happy? This is beaming. It almost looks like her mascara. Look at her eyelashes. This is a woman who's done her makeup. That's what it looks like. Looks like she had a chance to freshen up and get a shower and do her hair. And look at the bottom right image.
And this particular incident.
Look at this bottom right image. This tiny hand with this horrible thing on the skin on the hand, holding the finger. Is that her finger? Is that a stock photo that's been photoshopped? Is it a stock photo of a baby with a thing on an ulcer on the skin? I don't know what this is. But what I do know is that the story is that this is a stillborn child. That's a dead baby. In this bottom right corner, this is a baby grabbing the finger of an adult. Here's what I know, and I'm not a doctor. Sometimes I play a doctor on the internet, but here's what I do know. dead babies don't grab fingers. What is going on here? This group of images is so full of horse shit. I can barely get my head around it. And there might be more that I'm missing. Like, I don't know, look at her ankle, this gigantic lump. What the hell? Who has ankles like that? I mean, good God. What is going on with this set of images? I know that was kind of a joke. Maybe that's her actual ankle. Maybe she bumped it on the way out. I don't know. Just joking. But this is, seriously, the center image. She's supposed to be holding their, um, I keep wanting to say aborted. It's stillborn. This is a dead baby. Does this look like a set of parents that are mourning and crying and grieving over a dead child? They look exhausted. They look relieved. That's what they look like. In the upper right corner, look at the smile. Look at the smile on her face. And this is what she's holding? A dead baby with a horrible birth defect? And she looks like this on her face? I'm sorry, but I don't think so. And then this is, again, one more time, this is supposed to be a dead baby, a stillborn. And then there's this image on the bottom right where this child is clutching the finger. I'm sorry, but dead babies don't grab fingers. Sorry. There you go. I don't know what else to say. See, the reason I'm stuck on this is because I want to know why. Why are we being presented with this story? Is it to make like the anti-vaxxers look bad because it's a bogus story and all these people are promoting it? People like David Knight and anybody else who picks up the story and says, "Look at the birth defects. Look at how terrible." Is that why? Is it to make us look stupid because we're reporting on a fake story? Because this can't possibly be a real story. This can't be a real story. If this is a stillborn child and the family gets to hold the stillborn child briefly so they can mourn, and then what? Freshen up, take a shower, do your hair, and then we'll give you the stillborn once again so that you can smile over it, take some pictures. Stillborn child is a dead baby. Here we have images of a baby clutching a finger. This is, no, I'm sorry. No. That you've stepped, this bottom right corner picture, you have crossed the line. That's not a stillborn child. Stillborn children do not grab fingers. That's not what they do. They're dead. It's sad. It sucks. I'm sorry. But this image is fake. This is false. This story, I'm sorry. I don't, I could go on and on and on. It just bugs the crap out of me. This is just such a pile of horse shit.